You're an empath and feel drained and exhausted after meeting people or at a social event? Today I'm sharing 10 ways how you can survive a social event without feeling that drained and that exhausted. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell to get notified every time I post new videos about and for empath. I'm myself an empath and a spiritual life coach, and I know how it can feel and how exhausting it can be to be around people. What do I mean by a social event? Okay, a social event can be a big one, a small one, it can be with a lot of people, it can be with only one or two persons. It can be that you meet people that you did not know before, like kind of strangers, or it can be that you are around friends, people that you like. As an empath, you know how it is. You can feel drained even if you're around people that you love. All these ways I'm talking about today, or these advices, they sometimes fit for a social event and sometimes do not. So just take what fits for you at the moment and just leave what you don't need. The first few points will be some clever ideas I came up with some experience in my life with social events when I felt really drained. And in the end, I think the last 3 points will be about meditation and visualizations that you can do while you're at a social event. Way number 1, how you can feel less drained at a social event as an empath, is to wear something yellow. One of my mentors, I think 15 or more years ago, told me this. She said, if I have to go somewhere where I already know there's a lot of people or people who could drain my energy, I should wear something yellow. And important is that the yellow part is at the solar plexus. What I do also, instead of wearing something yellow, is to wear a yellow crystal, a yellow stone. In my case, this is usually a citrine. It's a really beautiful stone, and I wear it on a long chain so that it reaches my solar plexus. So if you see me somewhere with this stone, usually it means that I was ready to meet other people. What is also great of wearing a stone instead of yellow clothing is that the stone you can hold in your hands. It helps sometimes you can play around or just hold it in your hands, and so it grounds yourself. It brings yourself back to your energy instead of only feeling the energy of the other people around you. Way number 2, how you can feel much better and less drained at a social event, is find some pets to pet. If this person who invites you, or if you're in some house, I don't know where, at a social event, try to find the pets. They can be cats or dogs. If it's cats and dogs, amazing. Go talk with them, pet them. Maybe you find even a moment where you can just be still and go away from the people and just be with those animals. It can help a lot. You as an empath, you may already know that being around animals is much easier and less exhausting than being around people. So take this moment for you. If possible, if they have an animal, go there. Be with that animal, talk with the animal, just spend some time with the animal. It will calm you down, it will ground you. And let's say if they don't have cats or dogs or an animal that you can pet, at least watch them. If there's fish, or if they have a snake or not a pet that you cannot really touch, then just look at them, just observe them for a while, just be with them and their energy for a while. They will help you. Another way, instead of petting animals, is to watch and observe and look at plants. If these people where you are or the place where you are, they have no animals, plants is another option. It could be that there's a garden or someone has house plants. So just be the person who goes to watch the plants. Maybe there's flowers who are blossoming, or there are special leaves. Just connect yourself with the earth, with something natural. Way number 3, and that may sound silly, but it's cutting vegetables. Of course, this does not fit with every social event. But for example, here in Argentina, when you are invited to go eating somewhere to someone at home, you will not arrive and there is food ready. No, there are still foods to be cooked. So usually you help cooking. And I found out that if I'm with a lot of people and I feel that I start to feel exhausted, I just like to cut the vegetables or prepare the vegetables, because the vegetables have their own energy and they don't drain your energy. So cutting vegetables, and if they are colorful, it's even better. They will help you to just come back to yourself, come back to nature. And as I already said, connecting with nature and grounding yourself really, really helps you. Number 4, wash your hands. And I don't mean that for hygienical reasons, but maybe you know already that there are these cleansing shower meditations where you stand under your shower and then the water comes and you feel like all this energy goes away from you. Okay, you can maybe not shower at the social event, but you can at least wash your hands. While washing your hands, imagine just how this water can cleanse you, can take away some of this huge energy, of this maybe too much energy that you are feeling, too many emotions. So while washing your hands, you can imagine, or even if you not imagine, it will help you, just really wash away everything that you don't need. Wash it away. Way number 5, walk barefoot or sit barefoot. It depends where you are, of course. But what I do when I'm on a table with several people, I usually, at least in the summer, I just take off my shoes, my socks, and I just sit there with my feet on the ground. It helps grounding a lot. You will feel a difference if you start doing that. Or if you're out in nature together, or if you're in a garden, just take off your shoes. You will see even other people will do it when they see that they see that you will be happy just barefoot and feel the ground underneath you. How do you deal usually with social events? Do you surrender and feel drained, or do you have some ways or some ideas that you can share in the comments that helps empaths to feel less exhausted when meeting people? Let me know in the comments down below. Number 6, no coffee. Yeah, that can be difficult for some people. I used to drink coffee, but not too often, because I feel that it's not the best for me. So, but many times when I'm at a social event or with people and they drink coffee, I also like to drink coffee, because what I hope to do with that is that I change what I feel and I change how much I feel. But the problem is the coffee does maybe not the contrary, but it doesn't help at all. It makes you feel more nervous, it makes you feel more out of place, out of yourself. It doesn't help by centering yourself. And so I would really suggest to not drink coffee, and it depends how you react to alcohol, maybe not drinking alcohol, or anything that you are doing only for numb your feelings. It can be that you can drink alcohol and just feel good, but if there are things that you do for numbing your feelings, like drinking coffee, drinking alcohol, eating a lot of sweets, try to not do them at a social event. I know you would like to do it because you want to numb your feelings on that moment, but in the end it will not help you. And also it will not help you because you learning how to deal with these things and deal with all these emotions just makes you a more empowered empath. So I suggest don't numb your feelings. Way number 7, dear empath, is to eat healthy food. When you're somewhere where you will eat, try to choose that food that has a higher energy, a higher vibration. And that usually is fruit and vegetables and just natural food. Because if you eat food that is already processed or need that food that takes energy away from you, you will feel even more drained and even more exhausted. So when you eat high vibrational food, this will help you to just be a little more connected with yourself instead of getting all these energies around you. You need the energy if you deal or if you are together with people. You as an empath need a lot more energy than others. So don't use that energy while eating food that will take away even more energy of you. Number 8, grounding meditation. And now I have to tell you one of the most important things that I do when I'm at a social event, and that is going to the bathroom. Because at the bathroom you can be alone. Maybe in front of the mirror, but surely in the toilet room. So this is a place where you can have some moments for yourself, some moments to recharge, to make some visualizations or meditations, and this can really change a lot. It can make the whole day and the whole evening completely different. So next time, try to go to the bathroom alone and take some time for yourself. And now, this is the first meditation I can suggest you to do in the bathroom, and this is a grounding meditation. The best is you stand firm on the floor. Then you close your eyes if that is possible. If not, just keep them open and imagine how you under your feet, like outside of your feet, you get roots. Like there are roots who come out of your feet and are going into the earth. Deeper and deeper, more roots, more roots. Just feel them going out from your body into the earth, from your feet. Really feel grounded. So this also means grounding yourself. And while you feel these roots, you can also imagine how all this energy that you picked up from around you, you can give back to the earth. The earth also can handle this. The earth is ready for it to just leave everything, let everything go down. Imagine how all these maybe you know already the emotions that you picked up, maybe you don't know them, you just feel, or you start to feel exhausted and drained, and everything, just imagine from the head that it goes down, 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 everything goes down until it reaches your feet, and from your feet it goes through your roots into the earth. You will feel a lot better. Believe me, try it out. If you have a bit more time, you can also imagine that not only you are giving all this energy back to the earth, but also the earth gives energy to you. But not a draining energy. It gives you this recharging energy, the energy from the earth, this pure energy. Take it if you can, take it if you have time to do this visualization and meditation a bit longer. You can imagine it as a circle. The old energy goes down and the new energy comes up for you and will recharge you. Number 9, I feel only my energy mantra. One of my psychic friends taught me one thing a couple of years ago. We were working together in a corporate job, and I had some days where I felt really exhausted and really full of emotions and energy. They were not mine. So we went to the toilet together, and she told me this one mantra, and she said that I should just repeat the mantra, I feel only my energy, everything else leaves my body. You can reinforce that by the movement of the energy that leaves your body. So just repeat, I feel only my energy, everything else leaves my body. I feel only my energy, everything else leaves my body. I feel only my energy, everything else leaves my body. It really helps. Like this little mantra can help you a lot. So try it out. You can, of course, try it out if you're alone somewhere in a social event or at the toilet. You can do this with the movement. Maybe say it out loud, or most probably you have to only say it in your mind because there are other people around. But you can also just repeat it while you're walking around, while you're talking. Maybe not while you're talking with people, but when you're standing there with people. Just think, I feel only my energy, everything else leaves my body. And way number 7, to protect your energy and feel less drained at a social event, is to imagine a shield, shielding. So there are different ways to imagine a shield around yourself to protect your energy. One of them is that you imagine that you are in a sphere or in a bubble. You can imagine that lights come out of your heart and surrounds you, like everywhere around you, so that in the end you are in a bubble full of light. This bubble now can protect you because it's full of this light, full of love, full of energy. It will, if other energy comes from the outside, it will protect you because the energy that comes will dissolve in this light. Imagine that someone who's talking to you, who has a really strong energy, or you feel that this could be an energy that drains you. Imagine how this energy and this vibration of the person comes to you, and while it comes in your bubble, it just dissolves. because this light makes it dissolve. This light protects you. You can imagine, I would say the bubble or sphere should be around 1 meter at least around you so that you can feel protected. Another way to shield yourself, and it's a way that I just recently found out, is that you can imagine a glass or a window in front of you. It's easy, it's really practical. I found it out because I was talking with a woman, like a really nice woman, but a woman with a lot of energy, like a nervous energy. She was talking really fast and was really like throwing her energy on me. And so I wanted to listening to her. So I just came, the idea just came to imagine a window or a piece of glass in front of me and between me and her. So I imagined it and it worked so fast. I could see that she was talking, her energy was coming to me, but it just arrived to the glass, not further. And still, I was there, and the best was I could listening to her. Before it was impossible. Her energy was so strong, I could not focus on what she was saying. I was just focusing on her energy. So with this glass between us, I was still here, I was still listening to her, and I was even better listening to her. I just did not feel her energy that strong. I would really love to know how you deal with social events as an empath. Please let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you have other questions, I would love to connect. And maybe with your comment, you can help someone else too. Now, because you've watched the whole video, look at this amazing hummingbird. Awesome! If you've seen one of my other empath videos, there is a real hummingbird coming up. Maybe that's our sign. And now be sure to check out this video next. See you in the next one.